Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am your girl, Keykey Chronicles Spiritual Empress, coming with a divinely guided thought that may resonate with you guys and it may not. And I'm going to just jump right into this thought because I know we are covered by the blood of Jesus. And our petitions are heard by the Galactic Federation. Okay? Now, look, this thought is just to bring some understanding, some clarity about a few things, okay? If it resonates, once again, if it don't, pass it to who it may resonate with. Don't try to force it to fit because it may not be for you. All right. The thought is this about people who always have a habit or they make it a habit of being in other people's business and mix where they don't belong. Then they find themselves entangled in some shit they don't want to be in. For the simple fact, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. But by all means, your feelings are valid. Say what you got to say respectfully, and you can keep it moving. We could agree to disagree, but we don't have to argue or fight about it, okay? Because we can all sing together, but we can't be out here talking and yelling together. And we can learn how to communicate by listening twice as hard as we speak. I had to learn that through the years myself, only because I was suppressed by a lot of people, individuals in my life. You understand what I'm saying? Whether they knew they was suppressing me or not, maybe they did. Who knew? But I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm going to say what I need to say respectfully in these spiritual streets, okay? And in the streets, period, because I always been that girl. And I'm going to continue to be that girl when it comes to my spirituality and the way my conscious mind is set up, okay? So, like people, let's say, yeah, they narcissists are people too. I mean, they might be fully entities, demonic, might be soulless beings out here that dibble dabble in witchcraft, but not all narcissists dibble in witchcraft. There are some dark high priestess and some kitchen witches, the closet witches, also word witches that do spell work and hide their hands because they're really cowards. That's why they join cults and covens, okay? But understand something. What's happening in today's world is a spirit of envy and jealousy going around. It don't matter what it starts from birth until whatever age we are. It's a spirit that drives based on fear and some kind of childhood wounding or trauma that causes a trigger when it comes to other people's lives, situations, what they're going through or what they're dealing with. That actually has nothing to do with a lot of the collective as well as myself. Because we've been through hell, we're not going back to hell, and God is removing people, places, and things that don't belong in our lives. And if people are unequally yoked with us, they're not aligned with us, they won't be able to touch us. We could phone tag all day, say what it is, whatever. We could want to have these things, but if God sees and hears conversations and know the person's motive, they're not coming near us. And a lot of people who you may come in contact when you say, God don't play about me, they don't listen. God don't play about a lot of us out here. He does not. Especially if he knows that you've been hurt, you've been brokenhearted, you have been abandoned, you have been left for dead. They still have unhinged narcissists out there that's trying to attack you spiritually because they can't do it physically because they know what's going to come behind that. They ain't stupid. They also know what's coming now, what's coming spiritually for them. Karma is going to eat them up for the rest of their generation. They have cursed their own bloodlines trying to curse ours. And it don't matter who it is that has attacked you with spell work, has stolen from you, has done all kind of evil things towards you without even knowing you. And if they did know you, that's even worse of a betrayal. Because now they're reaping what they sown. See, the problem with people is they don't understand something. While you're trying to expose things about other people, you're only exposing what kind of person you are at the end of the day. And people with common sense, who's not with the drama and the foolishness, will see this. When you put on spiritual glasses, it's a whole new ball game. The rose-colored glasses have to be thrown away. That people-pleasing is out the door. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. You accept what you accept, and you want to accept and tolerate bullshit. And God won't allow you to tolerate it anymore in your life either. Nobody's perfect. No relationship is ever going to be perfect. It don't matter what relationship it is. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to agree to disagree, have some things, but it don't have to get violent or so nasty where you cannot have a conversation about it. Whether you choose to remain humble or not is on you. It's your free choice and will. But back to the thought at hand about people trying to expose other people. All right, for the shit that they have done, that they got through their family, that has they've been going through or they've been dealing with, but they choose to accept and put up with, that you no longer are willing to. They get mad about it. The fact that you don't kiss people ass collective bothers them. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with speaking to somebody. You know, you can love people from a distance. That don't mean you got to kiss their ass to fuck with you, because you don't have to. Because, see, it's a difference of being a grown adult to be cordial in a setting. Whether you want to be there or not, you can be cordial. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the situation. Because it's not your situation to deal with. If somebody invites you somewhere, you don't have to go. You know, you could easily decline. You don't have to lie. Just decline. I don't think so. You don't owe nobody an explanation. You know, you can elaborate some things to people, but you don't owe people an explanation for certain things after you have been through so much. And a lot of these people know you. They've been watching you from yee-haw till now, so they know more about you than you think. And God will show you so much about them, more than they think, that you know. That's where spirituality comes in. That's where your relationship with God comes in. Your intuition and discernment comes in. Use them in all areas of your life. Place everything in the Lord's hands, and like the surrender prayer, control the things that you can. Everything else, leave it to God, and it's going to flow. Again, nothing will be perfect. We're going to have trials and tribulations. But you won't find yourself going backwards and going through the hell that you have determinedly prayed, cried out, asked to be relieved from. So it don't matter who it is in your life. You don't have to kiss nobody else to deal with you, to fool with you, to be around you. Maybe they're not meant to be around you. If they're gonna come, God will bring them. What's meant for you will find you. You know, everybody got their own life. You have to let people be, live, and let people live any way they choose to live. We are not in control or have dominion over other people's lives or what they got going on. Even our own children, grandchildren, when they grow up, they're going to do what it is they want to do. If you can steer them in the right direction, give them the proper advice and etiquette, you have done your job. It's like God's will. However, I'm doing God's will, that's on for God to know. I don't even know. Long as I know that I keep a pure heart, my soul is not tainted, my spirit is not distorted, it's all right with me. I know God got me. I put my trust and faith in all areas of my life in Him. You understand? And like I keep saying, like in a lot of my videos, whether your bills get paid later on time, the blessing is they get paid. Because see, people don't understand. People who are miserable within themselves, they hate everything about themselves, so they project and cast illusions because they decided to sell their own souls and offer themselves up along with other people, which they had no business doing, to these jinns and to the devil. They did this. They used their free choice and will, put blood oaths and did sex rituals, joined sex cults, covered elite secret societies, organizations. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what form of business they work in. If they're part of a secret society, elite organization, it's being exposed to the whole world. And you got to pay attention to that, because they're starting off with a lot of children before they was born, trying to curse them or steal their spiritual gifting. MK Ultra is real. That's why you got to pray for your devices, because they try to use that to program us. That's why I know we got technology all over the place. Cameras are everywhere. People film everything. They got AI bots. You know, they got soulless beings that are now zombies. out. They got fentanyl for free now. All of these things are happening because the government is based on feeding off of negativity and toxicity. They get paid off it. Why do you see all of these girls fighting for money? Why do you see all these men fighting for money? You got men attacking women, women attacking men, they're attacking each other, and so forth and so on. And nobody's even concerned about how it takes a village to raise these children. And you can't enable people either. Sometimes they got to go to God on their own. We can only pray for people, but we can't make them go to God. We can only try to guide them. You know, be a spirit guide, be a mentor to them. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, God did not ask any of us to be perfect. He asked us to be honest and truthful in the way we feel. Okay? We may see things that nobody is meant to see. We may hear things nobody else was meant to hear. We're different. We might have similarities, but we're different. We can even have similar thoughts, but that don't mean we're the same. We're different. We can even look alike. We have doppelgangers everywhere. Cloning is a real thing. They over here experimenting all over the world on animals, peoples, anything they can. So you got to be mindful to pray over everything and place your whole life in God's hand and just allow him to do the work in you, collective. He will. You know, and it's not too late for a lot of these karmic individuals over there in karmic land to go to God, to repent, you know, to ask God to forgive them. Because I forgive people, but I won't forgive what they did or how they made me feel or the things they said. Vice versa for other people who I may have done things to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not placing the blame here. But at the same time, it takes two to tango. You know, three to have a menage a trois, and you know the rest. So nobody's perfect. Hurt people end up hurting people, but eventually that slogan got to go. Because if you're hurt, like I've been hurt, I don't want to go around hurting people. I don't. I'm not a miserable soul, so I don't want to see other people miserable. And I refuse to let anybody, I don't give a fuck who it is, try to make me miserable. No, my peace is important to me, as yours should be important to you, collective, as well as your energy. Protect your energy by all means. It is what it is. I don't give a care who it is. Don't let nobody disrespect you. You earn your respect. The Bible said the violent take back by force. Now you take with that what you will. So, you know, I'm Keykey Chronicle Spiritual Empress. I am a divine feminine and an empress. I'm open to love. I'm receptive to love. That's why I spread love and light. And I'm still human at the end of the day. Whether I'm an earth angel, chosen, called, whatever the hell I am. Just know that I'm deep in these spiritual streets and I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Abundance and prosperity does not always mean financial gain. It's more deeper than that. MK Ultra is real. Some of these people are AI bots walking around. They're reptilians. I mean, there's a lot of witchcraft going on all over the world because people are codependent on hurting other people, whether it's physically or spiritually. They're trying. And the backfires are hitting these people in all areas of their lives because they wanted to affect the collective's lives. So what they put out into the world for so many years is coming back to these people. I don't give a damn if they're 2 years old from 99 years old. They're receiving karma for all the things they said that they have done, for all the identity theft, you know, for using court officials, for lying in court, for pretending, you know, to be somebody that they're not. They're being exposed for it. Y'all best believe that. So pay attention as y'all watch TV, listen to the radio. Be mindful of the things you hear, of the things you say, once again, and what the energy you put out, because the universe ain't playing. No. Nope. God is not playing. Nope. He don't play about me, collective, and I know he don't play about y'all, especially when you're upright. I embody all the kings and queens of the tarot deck, so it is what it is. Everything else follows. I mean, nothing in life is going to be perfect because we got a mission and a journey and a soul purpose to fulfill, and the prophecies are being fulfilled as I speak. So, again, I send peace, love, and light to all of you guys. And just remember, people who try to expose other people end up exposing who they truly are and exposing more about themselves than anything. And be transformed the mind of this world. The meek shall inherit the earth. So keep y'all head up, you heard me? And be grateful. Stay in the spirit of thanks and gratitude and keep spreading love. Don't become bitter. I'm telling you, don't become bitter. I know, I know it hurts when people betray you, lie on you, but everything doesn't need a response or an answer. Just just pray about it. Put these people in God's hands. I know a lot of us, if we had our own way, yes, we'll go around slapping and choking some of these dun and da but it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth being locked up like they would want you to be. They already try to enslave you. So if they thought they can get you locked up again, or you know, they already did death magic. You know what I'm saying? They've graveyard magic, try to slow you down. All the things that they did is backfiring on them. So remember, they had the full moon just passed. You're still alive. There's a full moon coming on the 23rd. You're still going to be alive. So they can't sacrifice you. So they had no business trying to offer up anybody that God had created. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. To my next video, I'm Keykey Chronicle, Spiritual Empress. I send peace, love, and light to all y'all.